Welcome to the Mystic Access Podcast, where the magic is in learning. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Mystic Access Podcast, episode for Tuesday, February 23rd, 2021. I'm Kim.
I'm Chris.
Yay! He's back.
Yes, I'm back and feeling better than ever. So let's start this podcast by talking about the upcoming class on February 25th. And that is a class on labeling things that we know we've done this in the past, but with the demise of the ID Mate, we just wanted to update on different ways to label things and keep track of foods and stuff like that.
Yeah, and we have a couple new goodies that we can demo for you as well as part of this class. So we're going to show you a couple of apps that may prove useful to you during this process. And we're just going to talk about high-tech and low-tech ways to label goodies. And we apologize for the short notice of the reminder of class, but I did discuss it a bit last episode as well. So to those of you waiting for information, you'll get it probably before this podcast comes out. If you're on our events list, you will receive information to join class. Apologies for the short notice. We have been crazed here in Mystic Access Land over the last couple weeks, and we apologize for having to make you wait until the week of to get the class info. But you will get it, and if you can't join us live, it will be available in free downloads.
The reason that we've been busy is we've been working on the Evo E10 Daisy audio player audio tutorial, and it has turned out to be more of a monster than we had originally thought. Of course, that's typical.
Yeah, you can do a lot with this player, and we knew that going in, but we didn't know how much of a process it was going to be to make sure everything we did was clear and concise and demoed extensively enough for people to understand what it's going to be about. So we know you guys are getting impatient. We understand. And we really promise you that what we're delivering to you very soon is worth the wait. And in fact, we're going to give you a sneak peek.
Hi, everybody. We are here today to talk about the kind of newest Daisy player on the block, at least newest as far as I'm concerned. And this is the Evo E10 media player. This can play Daisy books. This can read text files, media files, MP3 files, pretty much a lot of things that you can throw at it. And this is a collaboration between Mystic Access and Guidelights and Gadgets. So I have Kim here with me, and
Hello.
She is going to talk all about the player and help me out here, and we're going to demonstrate this really unique device.
Yes, I'm very excited to be here to share more about this player with you guys. Chris and I use the player in very different ways. And as a result of that, we both have an interesting and different perspective from one another on some of the things that make it unique and valuable. And particularly if you have other Daisy players already, we're going to share different things that we like in terms of how this Evo 10 operates and what you can do with it to kind of make it your own. I'm really excited to be here to share more about the player with you guys. We're really looking forward to demoing it for you. I think to begin with, Chris, perhaps we should talk about what they're going to get when they purchase the player from us or from Guidelights.
They're going to get the player. They're going to get a mini USB cable, a set of headphones, actually 2 sets of headphones, one that came with the player, and a higher quality set of headphones from Guidelights and Gadgets. When it goes from 3 to 2, that's 50%. When it goes from 2 to 1, that's 25%, and then it will die. So you don't get 85%, 82%, 65%. You get full 75, 50, 25, and dead. That's how it works. That used to bother me, but it really doesn't anymore.
So no matter where you are, let's say you're 25%. Every time you press it at 25%, it tells you you're at 25%?
Yes. So if you're at 75%, until you drop to 50%, every time you press the button to get your battery status, you're going to hear 75%. Okay, let's go to folder number 6 without going to the top. So I'm going to hit the right arrow key.
Go to file 0, 1, 2.
And what are you doing?
3.
I'm just down arrowing.
4, 5, 6.
So there's 6. Now I'm going to hit select. I'm not going to hit the right arrow key. If I hit the right arrow key, it's going to want to go to 60. So I'm going to hit select.
$VR text, folder, total 37 files, current 6.
So we are on the 6th folder in my structure.
And that actually taught me something interesting. When it's saying 37, there are 37 in the list, it doesn't mean within the folder that you are sitting on. It means in the entire list right there. And the whole time I thought it meant, oh, there are 37 files in this subfolder. It does not.
Time jump, 30 seconds.
There's 30 seconds. I like 30 seconds for these Powder River ones because that will usually skip those intros and get me right into the story because they're about 30 seconds or so with intro stuff. So I'm going to down arrow.
Time jump, 1 minute. Time jump, 5 minutes. Time jump, 30 minutes. Time jump, 1 hour. Time jump, file.
So you can go file by file.
Time jump, bookmark.
Bookmarks.
Time jump, go to beginning.
And we're back to go to beginning. Now, remember I said that the menu is context sensitive. So if I hit the menu button, which is just under the left arrow key, that will take me into a menu. So if I do that.
Playing mode, repeat all.
So there's playing mode, repeat all. It'll repeat everything in the folder when the folder is done. And the way I have my structure, each season for Powder River is in its own folder.
Greatest American Hero, folder.
Luckily, that's the folder that I want to cut. If it wasn't, I could use any navigation commands to get there. I can use go to file. I can use up and down arrow. It doesn't really matter. If I press select, however, to go into it,
Season 1, folder.
I have season 1, season 2, and season 3 in their own folders. I'm going to back out again with cancel.
Greatest American Hero, folder.
Now, I'm going to press the menu button.
Alarms.
I'm on the alarms option in the main menu where you can do all of your configuration, but that's not where I want to be. So I want to hit the menu key again.
File management, delete.
So there's file management. I could delete this folder.
Cut.
I can cut this folder.
Copy.
I can make a copy of this folder.
Paste.
I can paste whatever folder I previously cut or copied, just like you would on any PC.
Send to internal memory.
I can send it to internal memory, which is kind of cool because I'm on my SD card.
Delete.
And now we're back to delete. So I'm going to go down to
And
cut.
you're just using
Cut.
up and down arrow to move
Yep.
through these? Will left and right also take you through these? Or they repeat where you are?
Let's see.
Delete. Cut.
They will, so
Yep,
you can use
you
either
are
here.
correct. Yes, you can. I'm just so used to using up and down, that's what I use.
Yeah,
So-
I tend to do that too, but I like to let y'all know when there are options, so I thought we'd test that and see.
So am I on cut? I don't remember. So I'm going to hit info.
File management. Cut.
And that's a
And it's
handy way to know where you are. It kind of orients you because you're here.
So those of you that pre-ordered the 1Password tutorial, I would like to thank you. The 1Password tutorial was scheduled to be released on March 1st. It is now scheduled to be released on April 1st. And the reason for that was we ran behind schedule with me being sick for the weekend, some odd, however many days it was. It brought us behind on both the Evo tutorial and the 1Password tutorial. So these things happen. We get sick from time to time. And if we can't talk, then you can't record.
And we weren't in a space in the Evo tutorial where I could commence on my own. There is a pretty large chunk of it, about an hour, that I did solo. But of course, it wasn't at the spot where Chris got sick. So we had to finish that part because if you had tried to go into the section that I did by myself, it really wouldn't have worked. I could have thrown it in, but it wouldn't have really made sense to do it that way, even in the recording portion. So sometimes you have to strategize, figure out the best way to do things, and unfortunately that did put us behind a bit. Speaking of things that put us behind a bit, please remember those of you who have ordered the Fire TV tutorial, that is now May 3rd.
It's May 3rd because they just announced that some of the older products are going to get it over the next couple of weeks, and we still don't know when these TVs are going to get it.
Right, because they're still saying tvOS, which is what we have, Fire tvOS. It could be another couple months. for that. So we are getting updates in terms of finding out what's going on. We just don't know for sure when our TVs are going to get it. And it really is better to show you guys this with a full Fire TV because we can show you more. So please hang in there with us. Huge apologies for the delay. It's like the Fire tablet tutorial. We know we've gotten a lot of great comments on that, and that took forever to get done. And we hope this, like that, will be worth the wait because it's a lot of great information that we think will make a lot of you really happy. And it's a really affordable way to kind of invest in a smart home device and enjoy one of these TVs with a lot of additional options that you may not have otherwise for a really good deal.
Because this month had Valentine's Day in it, and it is the month of love, if you use the word love until the 28th of February during checkout, you will save 10% off of almost anything. There are some things that we just can't discount, the Evo being one of them, and the blind shell foam being another one. So there are just things that we can't discount. But mostly everything else is 10% off. And if you use the word love during checkout, you will get that 10%.
Yep, just throw it in the coupon field. So we've been treating you guys with little treats over the last few months. So be sure to read when you're doing your checkout. You may find a treat, like a little discount. Speaking of treats, we have in the past, and in our dinner delivered book, talked about services that will send pre-cooked meals to your door. And there's one I've been looking at for a while. And I remember talking to my mom about it one time. We were maybe together, I don't remember exactly, but we watched a commercial and she's like, that food looks yummy. And the service is called Freshly, Freshly. And we had never played with this service before. We didn't really know much about it. But last week, I went on the website just to be doing so and discovered that it was a really nice experience. And Chris, so sad, took one for the team and decided he wanted to play with this service. So he's going to tell us all about it, give us a demo, and discuss his experience. Now, note to y'all, full transparency, we have not received the food yet. Chris just ordered it. So we will let you know on the next episode about his experience and what he thought of the actual food. But today we're going to listen to Chris review the Freshly site and app.
So, one thing I'm going to say to start out, I tried to sign up using the iPhone and I got somewhat through the process, but I couldn't add the product to my cart. So basically, when you sign up, you're actually placing your first order. I don't know if it was voiceover or what have you, but it just would not add to the cart. And then when I hit close or dismiss, it took me back to the basically sign in with an account or sign up screen. So I couldn't get past that. So again, I don't know what the deal was with that. I went over to the website on a computer and it was a very nice experience. Every button was labeled, everything just looked like it worked. The accessibility of the site was very well done, and I was able to place my order. So basically, what happens is it's a weekly service that you buy 4 meals, 6 meals, 8 meals, 10 meals, or 12 meals. And they're each a certain price depending on how many meals you buy. So it's not like Top Chef meals where you're paying $8 for this meal and $12 for this meal and $6 for this meal. If you buy 4, you're paying a certain amount for those 4 meals. If you buy 8 or 6, then you're paying the same amount for those 8 meals or 6 meals. So it's a weekly service, and you can get your meals delivered on a weekly basis, which is kind of an interesting concept. You can also skip if you want to. You can also cancel your account or cancel your subscription. So I tried it to see what we think of it, and we can go from there.
So basically, these are seemingly nutritious meals. There's nothing that I've seen more than 700 calories, like 650 maybe, or something like that. So they're pretty good, especially if you're only going to have one a day, and then maybe a couple of more low calorie meals across the course of your day. They look really yummy in terms of the menu. These are primarily, I would say, like a lunch or a dinner meal, and they're big. I think they're like 13 ounces, so it's a big portion. But the site does state that these are portioned for one person. I would think of this as perhaps a dinner meal or a lunch meal because you get a lot of chicken, turkey options, pasta, stuff like that. And we'll be showing you that. I know they have kitchens in Jersey, Maryland, and I think a couple others across the country as well, but they do ship nationwide.
Yeah, and they're pre-cooked meals. So when you get them, you put them in the fridge and you would eat them within 3 or 4 days. You would use your microwave to cook them for about 3 minutes, they say. If you have to freeze them, you can freeze them, but they suggest that you use obviously more than 3 minutes to thaw out your meal. So you're basically thawing your meal and cooking it at the same time if you decide to freeze them. So I'm going to go to the website.
Address in search bar. It has auto.
And it's
FRESHLY.com. Freshly.com selected. Freshly.com unselected. Freshly home document. Banner landmark visited link www.freshly.com.
and I'm going to down arrow.
Navigation landmark clickable link plans and menu. Link how it works. Link gifts. Link get $40. Link help. Link login. Link sign up. Heading level 1 chef cooked, healthy meals delivered to you. Freshly at freshly.com. Edit required invalid entry. Zip edit required invalid entry. Button get started. Already have an account. Link login. By continuing, you agree to our link terms and link privacy policy and will receive emails from Freshly.
So that's how that works.
Link fit. Link business.
So I went to the top of the page and I'm going to go to plans and menu.
Banner landmark visited link www. Navigation. Link how it works. Link gifts. Link plans and menu.
So there's plans and menu. I'm going to press enter.
Plans and menu document. Visited link www.
Hit control to silence the speech.
Link fit. Plans and menu heading level 1.
So I hit H to go to heading level 1. It says plans and menu.
Each Freshly meal is one serving for one person at one sitting. Just heat and eat. Link 4 meals. Link per week. Link $11.49/meal.
So it's $11.49 per meal if you do the 4 meals.
Link choose. Link 6 meals. Link per week. Link $9.49/meal. Link choose. Link 10 meals. Link per week. Link $8.99/meal. Link choose. Link 12 meals. Link per week. Link $8.49/meal. Link choose. Shipping added at checkout. Heading level 1 on the menu. This week. Menu category. Combo box collapsed all meals.
So there's all meals. We could change the category should we wish to.
Combo box
see
all
what they
meals
have.
collapsed. Crafted classics. Signature collection. Freshly fit. Takeout twists.
So those are your options.
Signet. Crafted. All meals. List with 38 items. Steak peppercorn with sautéed carrots and French green beans. Link. Link with sautéed carrots and French green beans. Link home-style chicken. Link with masterful mac and cheese. Link cauliflower shell beef bolognese. Link with non-as sofrito and Italian cheeses. Link brilliant beet and chicken risotto. Link with roasted rainbow carrots.
I love risotto.
Link Philly-ish cheesesteak.
There's the Philly cheesesteak. Let's press enter on this and see what we have.
And this is
Link with
responsive design.
It is.
Link Philly-ish. Link with Philly-ish cheesesteak. With masterful mash and butternut spiked sauce. High protein. Soy-free. Gluten-free. Link plans and menu. What makes this dish special? Our health-minded homage to the be-all and end-all of cheese steaks. Seared slices of lean and succulent steak. A melty cheese sauce infused with butternut squash for a touch of sweetness and extra veg. Classic combo of sautéed onion and bell peppers. In place of a carb-heavy hoagie roll, meet our masterful mash, a carb-smart blend of creamy cauliflower and potato, seasoned with chives. A final sprinkle of mozzarella cheese. Ingredients: red potatoes, cauliflower, onion, pepper jack cheese,
So these are all your ingredients, which is really cool.
sliced steak, mozzarella cheese. What's inside? Calories: 510. Carbs: 24g. Total fat: 31g. Protein: 33g. Link Dijon pork chop.
And this is the next one, the pork chop.
Link with sea salt potatoes and roasted carrots.
Oh, yum.
Makes my
Link
mouth
spiced
water.
duck chicken. Link with Persian apricot rice and cauliflower. Link 3 bean and chodorki chili bowl.
Let's press enter on this one and see what we have. Now we're just going to down arrow.
Link with cheddar cheese. 3 bean and turkey chili bowl. With cheddar cheese. Less 500 cal. High protein. Soy free. Spicy. Gluten free. Link plans and menu. What makes this dish special? A protein powerhouse with ground turkey. As an alternative to beef. Slow simmered red bell peppers, onions, and tomatoes with a 1-2 punch of cayenne and ancho chili. A fiber and protein-packed trio of pinto, kidney, and black beans. Finished with a creamy sprinkling of cheddar cheese. Make it your own with a swirl of Greek yogurt, chopped chives, and slices of avocado. Ingredients: bell pepper, black beans, kidney beans,
And I'm just down arrowing through all this.
pinto beans, ground turkey, cheddar cheese. What's inside? Calories: 450. Carbs: 31g. Total fat: 25g. Protein: 30g. Link freestyle beef lasagna.
And now we're in the freestyle beef lasagna. So this gives you an idea of the types of information that you're going to find on the site when you order your meals. Let me explain a little bit about the sign up process. When you hit sign up, there is an email address field and a zip code field. You enter your email address and you enter your zip code, and then you continue on. And then it's going to ask you which plan do you want. Do you want 4, 6, 8, 10, 12? They're all buttons. And then it's going to basically give you the menu and let you fill your cart with these items. And they're buttons. Each one is a button. And it says add this to your cart or something like that. But it's all one big button. Once you do that, though, a modal dialog comes up and it gives you all this information that you just saw. And then you want to find an add button. You press enter on that add button. The moto doesn't go away. You have to go up to close. Once you go up to close, hit enter on that, then that moto dialog goes away and the thing is added to your cart. If you go to the bottom of the page, you can find out how many things are in your cart and what they are and all that stuff. But it was a completely accessible experience. Once I created my account and placed my first order, I was then prompted to set a password to my account. You didn't set the password when creating the account. You set the password after the actual first order was placed. I've never seen anything like that before, but you were able to do it that way. When you log into your account, there is a button with your name on it. And when you hit enter on that button, so that was the only thing that I saw that wasn't really that accessible, but it wasn't a big deal. What happens is it says that it's expanded, whether it's expanded or collapsed. So if you press enter on your name, it doesn't say that it's collapsed or expanded. It always says that it's expanded. But if you go down, you're going to find things like account and payment and all that other stuff that you would normally expect with an account.
So the only thing that's wrong is the prompt or the link.
Right. The prompt is wrong. Other than that, it's a very accessible, usable interface.
How much was shipping?
It was probably about $6 or so.
Pretty amazing. It's pretty good.
Yeah, because I bought the 6-meal thing and it came out to be $62. So it's probably about $5 or $6. It really wasn't bad for shipping.
Yeah, it still evens out to about $10 a meal.
Right. The other thing I did want to show really quickly is the app.
Now, I think there's an Android version of the app as well.
There is.
That may have been a better sign-up experience because iOS 14 has lots of issues.
I'm not going to show too much of the app because it's got a lot of personal info in it. Here is my current order, and we're just going to swipe through here.
Button. Share some good food. Earn $40 for every friend that joins. Friday, February 26th. Preparing.
So it says Friday, February 26th. It says preparing. So they're preparing the order, preparing the food, what have you. I should receive updates and notifications throughout the process.
6 meals coming your way soon. Dimmed button. Golden oven fried chicken and mash. With roasted sweet corn. 510 cows.
So even on the app, you get all of this
45G.
information.
Carbs. 1. Dimmed button.
And it's showing that I ordered 1. That's what that 1 means. So if I go to the right.
Home style chicken. With masterful mac and cheese. 560 cows. 35G. Carbs. 2. Dimmed button.
And that 2 means that I ordered 2 of those.
Button.
Let's see what else.
What are
do
these
we have.
buttons?
You can change. I'm not sure what these buttons are just yet, but you can change the quantities and stuff, and you have until a certain date to change any of these items in your order. Let's say I didn't want to, I could go in and change that to something else.
Selected. Tab. 1 of 4.
There
Yeah,
are
these
tabs.
tabs don't look very
They
clear.
don't. No, they don't. So
You
let's
have
go
to
to the.
play with them.
Tab. 2 of 4.
Yes, you do. So I'm going to hit this one. Let's see what we have.
Ratings. Previously rated meals. Heading. Your opinion makes a difference. Our chefs review meal ratings weekly to help make your meals the best they can be.
Oh, that's
Come
nice.
back here to rate your meals after you try your first delivery. Tab. 1 of 4. Selected.
Well,
Tab. 2 of 4.
That's the rating tab.
Tab. 3 of 4.
Let's see what this one is. It's the third tab.
Chat. Anytime you want to speak to our support team, just tap below on New Message and then type a question and hit the send button. For example, you can ask, Bullet, how do I skip my next delivery? Bullet, can you help me choose my meals? Our support team will be ready to help out. Give it a try. In the meantime, make sure you set your dietary preferences button. Turn on your weekly reminder button. Rate all your meals button. Refer a friend to earn a discount button. Or ask our support team a question button. Text field. Send. Dimmed button. Tab to ask us a question. Tab. 1 of 4. Tab. 2 of 4. Selected. Tab. 3 of 4. Tab. 4 of 4.
And then let's see what the fourth tab is. I would assume this is an account tab. Let's see.
Account. Manage account.
Yep.
Account details. Manage subscription. Dietary preferences. Pause deliveries. Notifications. Let's talk. Contact us. Get $40. About. Heading. Freshly 101. Why Freshly? Blog. More. Heading. About this app. Log out.
So it gives you a little bit of an idea on what the app actually looks like. Now, one thing I found very, very interesting when I logged into the app, it went through the whole, do you want us to send you notifications and all that stuff? So I said yes. The thing that really surprised me was that it had a integration with HealthKit. So you can actually save your food preferences into your Apple Health so that you can find out, what your calories and stuff are, or keep track of your food intake. I'm not sure how that's going to work because you must have to know what you're eating, and you must have to tell the app in some way, shape, or form that you ate that specific meal on that specific day in order to track your stuff. So some of this stuff is new to me. I have no clue how it's all going to work out, but we shall see.
Yeah, we can give you an update. Now, you got a delivery day. So you pick a delivery day during checkout? Is that how that
You
works?
do, both on the app and the PC. It was completely accessible process. Now, the thing that happened to me was I selected the 24th, and I was in the middle of placing my order. And when I finally got to check out, it said there were no more options for the 24th, and I had to pick another day. So I picked another day, and I was able to place my order.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. They can only make so many meals at once, obviously, and you ran out of time when the
I
midst
did
of
because it said there were 6 slots available on 24th. So it even told me that there were how many slots were available on that given day. But apparently at 3:30 in the morning, I just wasn't fast enough, and other people got their stuff before I did.
Now, when Chris gets his box, almost everything in it is recyclable, which is awesome. So they encourage you to do that. And because you do get these once a week, so you're going to have a lot of stuff that you're going to want to dispose of responsibly. And as Chris said, you put them in the fridge, but you can freeze the meals if you want and need to, no problem. I'll be anxious to see what you think of both taste and portion size for these things, and what you like and what you don't about the delivery experience. What are people saying? Obviously, I know where you've looked is on the app itself, so maybe the reviews are better. Sometimes on an app they'll doctor things a bit so that it looks better than it is. But what are people saying? Are they generally happy with?
People are generally happy. They're happy with the customer service. They're happy with the food. One person wasn't happy with the delivery because something happened with their delivery twice or whatever. But if I remember correctly, Freshly just basically refunded them their money, which was cool. You want to make sure that that happens. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if we keep it or whatever, but it's a
Yeah,
good
I'll be anxious
experiment.
to. Yeah, exactly. I'll be anxious to see what you think. And these are the type of things we like to review for you guys, both because we kind of like to play with this stuff, and because it's stuff that you guys might be interested in. The commercial that's on currently about Freshly is like this couple, and they're looking at it, and they're like, "We don't have to cook anymore." It's really cute. So we'll see what Chris ultimately thinks of the service, and we will let you all know in the next episode.
Thank you, everybody. And the next time we have a podcast, I will have some food.
And it'll be March. How is that possible?
Oh, gosh, it'll be March, right? Okay.
Spring is coming eventually, we hope. We know you guys in Texas hope so. Goodness.
I know, that's amazing. The windmills are frozen.
Oh my gosh. Everybody stay safe and warm out there.
Absolutely. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
The preceding podcast is a presentation of Mystic Access, where the magic is in learning. If you are blind or visually impaired and desire to discover how our comprehensive products and services may support and empower your assistive technology journey, we welcome your visit at www.mysticaccess.com. Have a question or wish to place an order via phone? Call us at 716-543-3323. If you have something to share about this podcast episode, press 4 to reach our Mystic Access podcast comment line. Email us at info@mysticaccess.com. Connect with us on Twitter at twitter.com/mysticaccess and like us on Facebook at facebook.com/mysticaccessempower. Would you like to spread the word about our podcasts? Your friends and colleagues may listen and subscribe at www.mysticaccesspodcast.com. If you enjoy our episodes, consider leaving us an iTunes rating and review. Your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks for spreading the word, and thanks for being a listener. We hope you enjoyed this episode.